I wonder if he actually goes streaking.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Takara MP-39 Masterpiece SUNSTREAKER. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have SUNSTREAKER in his vehicle mode, in his robot mode on the top, SUNSTREAKER on the side, SUNSTREAKER on the other side, SUNSTREAKER on the bottom, words and things that I can't read. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. He does this, that, the other, all that stuff, and that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with some nice artwork there of SUNSTREAKER in his robot and vehicle modes. And on the back, more things and stuff that I can't read, and tech specs if that interests you. Hooray for cards. Then, moving right along here, we have Masterpiece SUNSTREAKER, a very nicely done figure in my opinion. I really do dig him. And here he is in his Lamborghini mode. Nice yellow Lamborghini. And let's get in close here so we can take a look out of the details. You just have black right here for the front bumper. You got some transparent plastic there for the headlights, Autobot symbol right there. Windshield wipers, all that good stuff. Nice transparent windshields and windows going around. The side view mirrors are actually painted there. A little bit of silver. A little bit of silver right there for the door handle. Some black right there. The rims are painted silver. You got all this stuff up here, which is done in a nice silver chrome, and as you can see, is a fingerprint magnet. But hey, that's the way chrome is. But still, nicely done. And you got the back of the car right there. Got some silver there for the exhaust pipes. And the underside, there's no real robot mode bits that are visible. Everything does hide away very, very well. He rolls, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And yeah. So for comparison, here he is with the old classics SUNSTREAKER. Here he is with Combiner Wars SUNSTREAKER. Here he is with Bad Cube's Sunsurge. There, not Masterpiece, not SUNSTREAKER. Just so you can see how those two look with one another. Here he is with his bro, Masterpiece Sideswipe. And here he is with MP-10 Optimus Prime. So, there you have that. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include his gun, which is done in a nice gray. Not a whole lot of molded detail because, of course, they're trying to go more cartoony with the Masterpiece toys nowadays. But still, a nice looking gun. You can store this on the vehicle mode. There's a slot right there. And you just take it and plug it on top. And there you go. Hooray for storage. You also get an extra set of side view mirrors. So in case you break the ones that are on him, you have an extra pair, which I very much appreciate. I always appreciate when they give you spare parts. So that's very cool of them. The last accessory we're going to show off for now is Chip. You get a little Chip. Look at him. Look at him. But yeah, here's the little Chip. And you can see there's no articulation. It's just, he's just in a static pose there. But still, pretty nicely done. It would have been nice if they painted his glasses at least. But oh well, it's okay. So you got a little Chip there. And you got his wheelchair. You know, the wheels don't roll or anything. Again, it's just a static piece. But still, it's nice to have a little Chip. Oh, and just for comparison, here he is with the Chip that came with Batcube's Sunsurge. Just so you can see how they look with one another. So there you go. So there is, oops, sorry. Didn't mean to drop you out of your chair there, buddy. My bad. Anyway, so there is Chip next to SUNSTREAKER in his vehicle mode. Just so you can see how he scales there. So there you go. Yeah, it's cool. Get a little Chip. Now moving on to what else the vehicle mode can do, because it can do a couple little things here. You can open up the hood here. There's no engine in there or anything, but you can open up the hood. The doors can open. Just have to get your fingernail in there and kind of pop this forward and up. But Sometimes they can get stuck. There you go. And you can open up the doors. You can't fit anything in there, obviously, but you can open up the doors if you want to and have the hood open as well, if you wish. If you come under here, you can see these little gray pieces. If you push up on these gray pieces, it will pop up his headlights, which is pretty cool. So you can do that if you want to, and that's pretty cool. So you got that going on. If you come back here and you split the spoiler, you just have to kind of crack it open like an egg. You just go boop, like that. And you take this and flip this back. This is his anti-aircraft laser cannon. That's what the instructions are calling it. So, got a little laser cannon back there if you want. And you just fold that back down and just take the ends of the spoiler here and just bring it back together so they meet in the center. So, you got that going on. Now, if you don't like SUNSTREAKER having this stuff on top of the car, you can actually tuck it away, which is pretty cool. You do have to do this to transform into robot mode anyway, but it's still nice to have an alternate look for the vehicle mode if you want to. And to do that, you just want to open up the doors like so. Get those doors open. Then you want to take these panels right here, and you want to open these up and bring them out to the side. You want to come back here to these sections and you want to flip them up like that. These are on some stiff hinges. There we go. Bring those up, and then you're going to take this whole assembly here, bring it up, and this will rotate around like so. You want to make sure the anti-aircraft gun stays down, and just swing that around like that. And you want to make sure that these panels right here are angled. Just angled down a little bit. And again, these are on some stiff hinges. So you just want to angle them down like so. Just take that, angle it down like that. And once you do that, you can just take this and just press it all down. Make sure this panel right here comes all the way down. And then you can just close all this back up the way it was. There we go. Just gotta make sure you have everything lined up, oh, nice and perfect like. And then you can close the doors back up like that. Then you come back here, and these sections will come out and rotate down, and that will fill in the rest of the tail light there. Just bring that out, rotate that down, and then you take the spoiler here, this whole section here with the spoiler, and you take this and push that in so all that sits flush back there. And there you have a much cleaner SUNSTREAKER. So you got that going on. And now he definitely looks like his bro. So you have that option, which is pretty cool. So there you go. And yeah, that is basically it for the vehicle mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let me raise up a bit so I got some room to operate. And we shall get started. So the first thing you want to do is open up these doors again. Open this up, open this up. You want to take these panels, open these up as well. You can bring these down on this hinge here just to get things out of the way. And you're going to come to the front here and you're going to split these sections here. You can see the leg just goes into this post right here. So just undo all that and just take the leg and rotate it down. It will help if you take this section here. Kind of move that up a little bit so the leg has room to come down. And we will just get started on a leg. So to transform the foot, you want to take the section here. You want to bring this out. You want to come over here and flip out this bit. That's going to be his heel. And then you take the wheel here, and the wheel is on double hinge, so you want to take this and you want to bring this in. And this is the side that has a really stiff hinge. But you want to bring the wheel in like that. So it's oriented like that. And once you've done that, you want to take this whole assembly, bring it up, swing this in, and there you have the foot. Now once you've done that, you want to take this whole assembly here. All this will swing out. This will come up on a double hinge. You want to take the windows here and fold them in. Then you can just take this, bring this down, and all this will just go right up into the leg like so. Then you take this section right here, bring that down. Come over here, bring this panel down to fill in the leg, and then this will come over and clip in right there. Come on, clip in. Oops. There you go. Clip in right there to finish off the leg. And there you have a leg all done. Oops. Didn't have things oriented quite properly there. There we go. Yeah, everything should lock into place nicely there. Okay. So there you have a leg all done. Second verse! You know what it's like. You know exactly what it's like. Anyway. So we'll just bring that down. Open. Swing that out like so. Take this, swing this around. That one's a lot easier to do. Bring that up, bring that in, and then you just bring that out, bring this up, fold it in, bring it all down, bring that into the leg, and bring that down, bring down this panel, bring that over, that'll clip in. And there you have the legs all done. So now that we've done that, you want to take this portion of the hood right here. That's just going to swing to the back here. We're not going to secure anything yet. At this point, we're just going to get things out of the way. So bring this up, bring this bit up right here, like so. Just kind of leave all that hanging out. So now, at this point, you want to take this whole section back here, and you want to bring it back like so. And in here, here's where his second gun stores. It stores right in between the arms. So you just want to pull that out, and we'll put that off to the side for now. Once you've done that, we have room to operate here. So you want to take this roof section here and just bring this up. This windshield section is going to come up. You're going to rotate this assembly by itself. Oops. Make sure that's not hindering you. There we go. Rotate all that around to the back like so. And at that point now, you can take this and bring it down. These bits right here, you want to rotate to the forefront to complete his crotch, because, you know, everyone needs a complete crotch, I would assume, anyway. So you have that done. So once you've done that, you can take this section right here, just bring it up, and that will just snap into place right there to make his butt flap. So you got that going on. And now we will move on to the upper body. So you just want to just come back here, and all of this is just going to come down, and that will free up these sections right here to swing down to the sides of the body. Make sure all this is lined up properly here. There we go. So once you have that done, you can take these little tabs here, and you want to flip those up. Flip those up. Boop, like that. You want to come right here. You can see there's a little tab here. You're just going to push that up, and that will slide the head up, and that will thoop into place. At this point, you can take this assembly here, rotate that around, bring that down. You can see there's a little hook here. It's just going to go right into this notch right there. So hopefully you have everything aligned properly. And you just bring that down, and that will just snap right there. And these sections here will just come down over those little tabs, like that. And you got the chest all done. So now we'll get started working on the backpack here. Let me get back down here. So now for the backpack, you want to take these sections right here and bring them back up and over. Bring that back up and over. And you want to take these bits back here, and you just want to flatten these out again. You want to take these bits right here and bring them down like so. And now these panels, you want to rotate them all the way around as far as they'll go, like that. Just rotate that around like so. And once you've done that, you just close all this up like that. And this whole assembly just rotates 180. Once you've done that, these bits right here will rotate down. You can see they're on that little bar right there, and they'll rotate down as you bring them in, like that. Rotate that down, like so. And you want to take the spoiler here and just crack it in half, and then swing each side out, like that. And now, what's going to happen here, I'll bring that down, just get that out of the way. What's going to happen here is these halves of the spoiler are going to go behind the windshield. To get the windshield behind them, like that, and then you can bring all this up, like so, against the back, and this will just clip in right here to lock the backpack in place. So, there you have the backpack all done, and we have now reached the home stretch. So now for the arms, you're just going to take the shoulder piece here, and you're just going to rotate it 180 like so, so it's sitting straight. Then you're going to come here to this panel, and you're just going to open this up like so, and you're just going to pull this out, which in turn will bring the fist down. Then you want to extend the arm right here on this double hinge. Once you do that, you want to take this section and you want to slide it in, and that locks that hinge in place. And once you do that, you take this panel here and you bring that up, and you just close all this back up. Rotate the bicep so everything's oriented properly. Now you have an arm all done. Second verse, you know what it's like. And you just rotate that around. Open that up. Bring out the hands. Undo. Slide that in. Bring that up. Bring that up. Hinges are very stiff on mine. Close that up. Rotates. And I think we're done. Oh, we're done. Yes, we're done. Woo! We're done. And there you have Masterpiece SUNSTREAKER in his robot mode. And he looks good. A very nicely done figure in my opinion. So let's get in close here. Not on his chest, but on that noggin. There's his noggin. You can see some nice silver there for the face. Nice blue for the eyes. You got the yellow there. Nice big Autobot symbol there on his chest. Got the transparent plastic there for the faux the faux windshield and windows there. But still, nicely done. Not a whole lot of molded detail because, of course, they're making the Masterpiece line a lot more cartoony. You may love that. You may hate that. Me, personally, I have no problem with it whatsoever. I still think he is a very, very nicely done figure. And going up the back, he does have a butt flap. That's the style now. That's what's in, is the butt flaps. Anyway. And you got the backpack, which does fold up pretty well. I mean, it's kind of a chunky backpack, but it all does compress up pretty nicely. All nice and chromed out. But yeah, overall, I think he is a very cool figure. Now, articulation-wise, yeah, it is only ball joints. You do have some wiggly. You do have this this platform right here at the head is on. That allows the neck, the head and neck to move forward if you need it to. And he can look all the way up, so you can totally squirrel. You can totally do that if you want to. You can just you can do all kinds of that if you want to. And you do have full rotation there at the head. Shoulders can do a full 360. They can go in and out at this hinge. There's a hinge right here at the base. And you can move these out of the way, and there is a hinge right in here as well. So you have a couple different points of articulation there just at the shoulder. You also do have forward movement, so he can bring his arms across his chest if you want to. You do have bicep rotation. You have nice deep elbow bend there, full range of movement there. You do have wrist rotation. The wrists also do move in and out like so. The hands can open and close. The fingers are all just one molded piece, but they can't open. And the thumb is on a hinge of its own, so you can open that as well. Although his thumb is, the hinge on his thumb is quite tight there. But you can open up his hands if you wish. He does have waist rotation. Of course, these panels will move out of the way to accommodate the leg movement. Legs can move forward that far. You can do the high kicks. Back that far. You can pretty much kick himself in the back of the head if he wants to. You do have, let me get this situated again. Outward movements. Again, you can do all kinds of high kicks. There's all kinds of high kicks. He's a high kicking son of a gun. You do have thigh rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. The feet can move up a little bit, can move down quite a bit, and you do have some ankle tiltage there. So all in all, he is very, very poseable. So you got that going on. Of course, you can give him his weapons. You can give him his big gun right here, which I believe the instructions call this a flare gun. So you can give him his flare gun. It's the typical tab in the slot in the palm method. And you just take that and plug it into his hand. Plug it in, plug it in. In there. There you go. He can hold his gun. He holds it pretty securely. And we also have this second smaller pistol right here, which you just take the barrel, just bring that forward, bring the handle down, and this is what the instructions call the electron pulse gun. Yeah, a whole lot to it. It's just a tiny little pistol. And you're going to have him holding that too, if you want. Just get that in his hand. And get in there. Get in there. There you go. You have him with his little pistol. It's a tiny, this tiny little pea shooter, just pew pew, pew pew. That's literally the sound this gun makes, is pew pew, pew pew. Anyway, you can have him with his two guns if you want. Now, if you don't want him holding the guns, you can store both guns on him, which is quite nice. We can take the electron pulse gun here, and you just fold this back up the way it was. And what you do here is you can open this up and open up this panel here, and there's a slot right there, and you just take the gun and it just tabs in right there like that, and then you just close this up and close that up like so, and you can just store that in his leg. You can store it inside either leg like that, and you can take the big gun here and you can just use this tab here on the side, and there are slots right here, and you can take this and just store the gun across his back if you wish. So you do have storage for the gun in robot mode, which is pretty cool, but me personally, I like them holding their weapons because they're warriors. Now, as far as accessories for robot mode goes, he does include alternate faces. So, of course, the face that is on him right now is just, you know, the serious, stern face. But you can also give him an angry face. Brrr, brrr. You can have that going on if you want to. Swap the faces is very easy. You just get under his chin here. Just remove the face. And it just tabs right on. Plug that in, and there you go. Now he's Angry Streaker. Brrr. But if you don't want Angry Streaker, you can just pop this face off. Come on. Come on. Don't resist me. There you go. You can pop this face on. And now he's Happy Streaker! Yay! So you got options there. So you got that. And you do get the alien mask from that one episode of the cartoon. You have that. And this just clips over his face. Like that. And there you go. Now he's an alien. Booga booga, booga booga. And if you have DX9's, not Masterpiece, not Power Glide, there you go. You got two alien monster dudes right there. Booga booga, booga booga. Hey, it's a thing. It's a thing you can do if you want to do it. Get this off. Get this off. You look ridiculous. There you go. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with Classics SUNSTREAKER. So you can see how he scales there with that big-chested dude. Here he is with Combiner Wars SUNSTREAKER. Here he is with his bro, Masterpiece Sideswipe. So you can see how they look together. And it's really cool how you can get two totally different looking robots out of the same vehicle mode. Like, that's awesome. That's just some magic to me. So, there you have that. Here he is with MP-10 Optimus Prime. So you can see how he scales there. And here he is with Bad Cube's Sunsurge. They're not Masterpiece, not Sunstreaker. So you can see how they look together. So, there you go. And no, I don't own a G1 Sunstreaker, so sorry, no Precious this time. But anyway, there you have Masterpiece Sunstreaker. A very cool figure, very nicely done. The transformation is definitely involved, but it's not a frustrating transformation. Everything works very smoothly, and I do quite like that. I like how you have the option of having different looks for the vehicle mode if you want to. I really dig that. Robot mode looks great, and if you want to, you can, pop up the headlights in his feet. Give him feet headlights. Hey, why not? So he can see where he's going if he's walking to the bathroom in the dark. That would come in very handy. I wish I had those on my slippers. Anyway. And you also get little Chip. Little Chip. Which is a nice little bonus. So yeah, awesome figure. Really, really well done. So, there you go. So if you would like this or any other Transformers Masterpiece toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my Transformers Masterpiece playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Takara MP-39 Masterpiece Sunstreaker, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face! Sunstreaker, where have you been? I was at the auto body shop. Why? We have a mission to do. Mission? What kind of mission? What mission? The same mission we always have, stopping Decepticons. Wait, this isn't going to involve us fighting, is it? It may involve us fighting. Why? Well then, I'm not going. I just got my paint job touched up. Look, if I promise to protect your paint job at all costs, will you come on this mission with me? Now you are speaking my language. Let's go! I need a new partner.